Cameron King is an accomplished piper with the Summerland Pipes and Drums. His main instrument is the Great Highland bagpipes, and recently he's taken on a new challenge to learn to play the Irish or Uilleann pipes.
The moment I could walk, I had a Highland bagpipe chanter thrust into my hands. I have a strong Scottish background, and the Uilleann pipes just came to my knowledge a little more recently than that. I don't have a big background, but it seemed that there was a logical connection between the two instruments, given the Scottish Celtic heritage. So I thought I'd give it a go as well. I took on this instrument about a year ago now, and I was able to get some local instruction from Graham Burley, my pipe maker, but there's not that many people around locally who play this instrument, so I looked online and found some great musical resources that way, and I've been taking it in baby steps, one step at a time. It's definitely a steeper learning curve than I thought. I thought I might be able to transition from one instrument to the other when there's not as much in common between the two as I initially thought or hoped for. I've played the Highland bagpipes for most of my life. I've played since I was 9 years old. I thought it would be a neat experience to take on an additional Celtic hobby and musical instrument, and this has certainly been a journey for me, and it will be a lifelong journey for me. It's quite a different instrument from the Highland pipes that I've spent a lot of time with. You don't quite get the blustery outdoor weather with the Irish pipes. It's more of an indoor sitting down instrument. You're able to jam more easily than you would be with the Highland bagpipes. When you're playing the Highland bagpipes, people play with you, but it's hard to play with them sometimes. So it's really neat in that regard, and the music is more open to improvisation and ornamentation as one wants, and you can get as creative or rigid as you like, which is a very different experience for me. With the Uilleann pipes, I haven't had a lot of opportunity to play with other musicians at this point. I'm still learning the ropes. I think that's another interesting aspect about this instrument that I like, is that it's not a band instrument in the same way that the Highland bagpipes is a band instrument where it's meant to be played in big groups, as loud as possible outside. The Uilleann pipes is more of a solo instrument if you want it to be, and if you can pick up a drummer here and there, you can have a really nice jamming session. So really a lovely combination of music. It's not my second nature yet, but I'm learning, and the note structure is entirely different from the Highland pipes. I think that's also something that I didn't quite expect with this instrument. It seems exactly the opposite. You put your fingers on the chanter, expect them to do something else, the way the music is written, but an entirely different sound comes out. So it seems revisiting some of these old tunes that I've known for years, and it's almost like relearning them altogether. It's a really neat way to spend some time and using a different part of your creative mind and ability to play these Celtic instruments. And I think they're a lot of fun. You meet a lot of really interesting folks, and I've certainly enjoyed playing both the Highland pipes and the Uilleann pipes, and the journey that it's going to take me on for years to come.